Be a star of this racist karaoke bar. There is weed in my coffee already. How? That's incredible. How did I do that? Good morning. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name is Katie and my computer updated to Windows 11 overnight. That was what it was doing. When I woke up this morning, it was just doing that. It was at 11% and I was like, the fuck is go? So this computer can eat a dick. And you're starting it off. I know. I did start it off accidentally strong with weed in the coffee. I don't know. Can I tell you guys? So we went full axolotl because it's the day before Halloween and I've done nothing. So we went full axolotl. But can I say, when your crotch is here, wait, here, it's so hard to cross your legs. I have shorts on. Oh my God, I just realized it really looks like I'm wearing nothing. I'm wearing shorts, but like, it's below my knees and then that thing's just slapping me all day. But it's really warm and it's cute, but I keep trying to like squirrel up in my chair. And it's complicated swirling in this. Oh my God, yeah, we do. A helium balloon, so it actually does a little float. It's an axolotl tail too, which is so cute. But you know me and my okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. We watched that last night. Thank you so much for gifting us sub to Till. Till, use a butt wizard of the highest order. My camera feels low. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. You know, thank the Lord that we're all adults in this channel and can refrain from making comments about certain anatomical cleavage. I just hope everyone enjoys it before my tits are at my knees. That's it. You know, there's a really good episode of Schitt's Creek where Moira thinks there's nudes on the internet of her from her youth, and she kind of goes into like a complaining moment, and she kind of freaks out, and she's like, we have to find the nudes. You must find my nudes, in her weird accent or whatever. And she says something really poignant when they can't find her nudes. She's like, you know what, Stevie, take pictures of yourself now, because when you're my age, you'll desperately want to see them on the internet. And I think about that a lot. Like, I'll be able to look back and be like, no, I was hot. So take a picture. You never know. I'm not complaining. Everybody loves boobs. I think like 9 times out of 10, I'm the first person in Discord movie nights to shout boobs in all caps if there's boobs on the screen. 9 times out of 10, it's me. Boobs! Like, I can't guarantee that in my 40s, I won't try to save up for a new set. Because, like, they're small, and the older I get, I feel like they're getting smaller. I don't know what's happening. I think you should do to your body what makes you happy, and then show that shit off if that makes you happy. Dude, Donnie Darko still slaps. Good morning, Greg. How are you, love? Thankfully, Discord also has boob gifts, yeah. There's NSFW Discords out there, but from what I hear, you get in trouble from them, so I wouldn't participate in NSFW. And man, can I just say, dude, this is such a weird conversation first thing in the morning, but I was just watching, last night I was listening to a gossip thing about Eugenia Cooney, and we all are probably very well aware of that woman on the internet and her eating disorder adventures and shit. But now she's like wrapped up in like a pedophilic ring. And she just basically wasn't very careful about who she moderated in her Discord, et cetera, et cetera. That was some scary shit. I don't know, dude. I'm so glad about the people I surround myself with, because imagine someone coming at you and being like, here's all the proof of this person in your Discord who's a piece of shit. And you're just like, you know what? I try to see the best in everybody. There's a line. We have a line. Happy Fated Thursday. How are you, Reasonable? I love giving people pause when I got the cleavage out and proud. Same. It's a genius business. Take all your pics privately in your youth. Then when you're in like your 40s, 50s, slowly trickle those out and let the, oh my God, can you imagine? I can't believe she's still alive either. It's her mom. I think her mom's it's so gross. I don't know. I think her mom, she is like an experiment to her mom. So her mom like keeps her fed just enough to keep her alive and keep a paycheck going or something. It's very sad and weird. I will cuss you out. Same. Like, we don't put up with any of that bullshit in our community. And I'm proud of that, though. When, like, listening to this, I mean, Viata, I might send it to you because listening to it and listening to the commentator talk about just, like, how many prolific creators are out there with discords and communities where they just don't give a fuck who's a part of them. And the head of the community, like the me of the community, oftentimes sits back and is like, I can't know everybody in my Discord. I can't know everybody. I was unaware of all this shit going down. Like, you can't do that when you're me. Figuratively speaking, you literally cannot step away from it. You have to address, like, oh, is there a fucking assaulter in our community? Let's hunt that bitch down, skin them, and wear it under the full moon. You know? That's what we do if you're a pervert in the community. Get the fuck out. And we're perverts. That's the... Man, have you ever thought about that? Like, getting banned in this channel... Like, if you have to get banned by the perverts, some self-exploration is necessary, I think. Right? I think about that a lot because we're pretty dirty. I got one mod. I'm allergic to drama now, and I'm okay with not having mods. I love my mods beyond reason. Couldn't do anything without them. But if I get a sniff of someone... not being appropriate, nobody's safe. I don't care how much money you've given me. I don't care how many years you've subbed to me. I don't care if you're my mod. If someone's a poopy McPoop fuck, we say. Yeah, pervs be damned. Peach does a great job keeping bots out while I was gone. Peach is a shit, though. I mean, we know that. Cheers, by the way. I feel like my bowl is slightly plugged. Toothpicks, they just fell everywhere. It's fine. Right, and like, very unfortunately, I hate talking about this stuff, but very unfortunately, and you guys know this, perverts and bad people hide in communities that are often deemed irrevocably good. Think about all the priests hiding in the clergy. And when you're a community that preaches consent constantly and, you know, sexual education and safety, it's a great place for fucking freaks to hide. So we're on high alert of that shit all the time. Oh my God, Sins, you're fine. I'm not kidding. I mean, the amount of people we ban that aren't just random trolls, I could probably count on one hand every year. Not even, and this, I'm excluding the random, you know, people come in, are you trans? Like that, whatever. Excluding all those people, it's literally probably less than this a year. And it's so fucking weird when it has to happen, but it's so rare. And I mean, it happens fast. Like, don't worry about it. It's so infrequent, but every once in a while, you just get weirdos, man. If you ever have to ban me, I probably need a visit from the men in white coats. Trouble, I mean this very seriously. I kind of feel that way about anyone I have to ban in my channel. Like, if we ban you, you need help. Serious help. It takes I'm too nice. I'm genuinely the epitome of too nice. I will give people a million chances, barring certain things like creepy shit, obviously. But I'm way too nice. And so if you are literally actually getting that big old B from my channel, ooh, get therapy. Something's going on. You are racist. You're a bigot. You're anti-trans. You're really full of hate. Something's going on there. Because not to toot, but like it takes a lot for us to nick somebody. A lot. And it's because of me. Because I'm like, okay, guys, but really, let's look at the fact. Like, I have to surround myself with people that are a little bit more logical than me sometimes because I get way too nice about that shit. There's black on my hand and I put it on my nose. Is there black on my nose? My nose ring itches really bad today. Is that a bagel with cream cheese pillow? Yeah, that's my emotional support bagel because you can't get them outside the East Coast worth a damn. Yeah. You ever hear of a weighted blanket? How about a weighted pillow? It's an everything bagel with the cream cheese, but it's full of weights. It's full of weights. So it's got like this heavy, I don't know, it's a weighted pillow. So I sleep with it like this with my hand through it. I love my emotional support bagel. I don't know where it came from. Probably Target or something. I love her. A weighted pillow. Isn't that just a dog? Yeet. Real talk. That is my pillow. I think I got it at Target. They have lots. Just look up weighted pillow. I'm glad you guys love I love my little bagel. I literally sleep with it every night. It's for some reason, it helps. I was talking to Elle about this, but there's something about my shoulder at night that it collapses in on itself and it hurts. And that bagel creates this perfect like guard right here or something where it prevents my shoulder from collapsing in on itself. And I kind of like hold it while I sleep. It helps a lot. It's not meant for that, I don't think, but I like it. I love snaps. Sorry, she snaps. You should follow her channel. We'll engage with trolls and see if she can turn them around, ask them what's wrong, and if she can help. She's so good. She usually diffuses them. You know, I used to do that. You know, Reasonable, you have to tell her this. I literally did that for years. It's where all my mods came from. I was like, wow, you're kind of cunty. Do you want to talk about it? And they're like, oh, I'm just having a fucking bad day. I need to vent. I'm like, do you want a sword? And like, do you want to vent on some people? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. I love a spicy meatball. Literally, they're all, I mean, I make the joke facetiously, but like, all the good trolls are gone because we modded them all. We modded them all years ago because trolls are just angry, smart people. The good ones. Now, the ones that come in with just hate comments or, you know, racial slurs or something, I don't fuck with that. It's not my job to teach an adult not to be a racist chode. But I do love a spicy meatball and I do like to give them an outlet. Cuteness, how are you, my love? Cute weighted stuffies are easier to find, and they're actually of a good size. Like, I like a big stuffy. When it's this big, I don't know what I'm doing with that, really. Oh, did I show you guys the head of my axolotl? Is now offended. Greg! It's because you disappeared. I'm sitting on it, so it's kind of pulling back. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this is my axolotl knives. Do you love it? I was forced into Moddington, so I can't troll anymore. I mean, I offered it to you, and you just said no too many times. These are my lungs. Reasonable, did you see the tail? I rolled over it again. One moment. Adorable. I don't think they have wires in them, but they stick out anyways. I think they're stuffed. That's what it is. They don't, otherwise I would bend them to make like a heart. No, they're just stuffed. No, I got it on fucking Amazon. Believe it. I think it was Amazon. Yeah. Good morning, Glut. Elle and Beth both got one as well. They got a pink one, and we all got ones that match our personalities. Clearly, I'm the blue bitch here, so I got the cool tie-dye blue one, and then they got like pink tie-dye and I think a pink or a rainbow tie-dye one or something. Yes, she literally, Glut, I'm not kidding you. The amount that we're obsessed with fishing, I woke up to a text from her this morning saying she got her axolotl. Like, people wonder what girls are texting about. It's just the fish we catch in online games. That's it. We have nothing important to say. Squishmallows, I think, are way overpriced for what they are now. Honestly, I like my weighted pillow better. Squishmallows, there's just no weight to them. I like having the weight in my pillow. More like axolotl, bitch. I'm so happy she got it. She missed. So this was actually really sad. So you guys know, if you've ever played an MMO, they have seasons and whatever. And the last day of last season, we were on it all day trying to get, I can't remember what it was, what achievement or whatever. And it restarted or reset in the middle of the day as opposed to like midnight, because that's what Bethesda does. Crushed her. Beth was crushed. She got to do nothing from the season event. Oh, these are so dramatic. Okay, she was crushed. So this one she was really serious about, and I think she got them all. I don't know if she's gotten all the morgue stuff, but I think she did the thing. I can feel them bouncing on my head. It's kind of a lose my number. Isn't that what this song is? Don't lose my number. Not right now, bud. I just went live. You have to stop. She is short strimmer, so it fits you better. This, oh my God, I think there were actually different sizes. This is the most expensive onesie I've ever bought. I think it was like $40 or something. And they actually had different sizes. Because that's the big thing. Like, it is 100%. I can feel it bouncing, and I kind of want to... Wait. What was I saying? Oh, when Elle and Beth are like, Katie, we want to get matching outfits. And they're these adorable little 5-foot munchkins. I'm like, all right, ladies, sure. But like, have you seen me? So it's a miracle when we can find something that works for all of us. A miracle. Side note, if you guys follow me on Instagram or whatever, there's pictures of me wearing a really, really pretty yellow dress. That's Beth's dress. Incredible. It's so nice having the upper body size of an infant. What up, Shireen? How are you, my love? Is this the... Yeah. I just had to know. Why does this song exist? And why does it slap? Like Fetty Wap's out there and we're out here beating bitches with bats. Oh, I'll end it now. We've listened to it plenty, Mish. Don't worry. We don't need to listen to beat that bitch with a bat over and 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 over again. That's Knives area. Why does anything exist? It's so fucking addicting. Les Poissons, Steve. Ah, il est orange. Il a des bras, et des jambes, les poissons sifflent. It's those. It's fucking... It could say anything else, but no. Do you know, I mean, why we even have it, Mishy? It's from Kimmy's Schmidt, whatever that show is. Hold on. I need to play you the scene if you've never seen it, because the scene makes it funny. Have you seen that show? Dirt Man. Dirt Man. I hate how susceptible I am to that shit. The context, because fucking Titus Andromedon's my hero. Get out. Get out. I don't know why you're being needy right now, but you must stop. We just went live. Yeah, that's that part. Like, that's become a thing in my house now. If Zach and I are feeling emotional, it's like, stop. I need music to feel something. I beat that bitch with a bat. It's fucking stupid. I have a bad sense of humor. I don't know if that's not come across in the past 10 years, but I do have a terrible sense of humor. And like horrifically inappropriate things always get me for some reason. Like, I don't remember what Marla Singer says in actual Fight Club. I remember the deleted scene. I haven't been fucked like that since grade school, or it's the I want to have your abortion. Because it's so inappropriate. What the fuck? You could have said anything. Anything. That was it. So fucked up, but that sticks with me. Why? I want to have your abortion. I haven't been fucked like that since grade school. What? I've been watching that movie since grade school, which makes everything even more fucked up. It probably explains a lot for just why and who I am today is just like inappropriate shit makes me laugh. But my mom was the type to literally like, if we said crap, like, oh crap, she'd fucking like stick her fingers in your mouth and be like, we don't talk like that. And you'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I think they just created an obsession with inappropriate shit because she hates it. What up, Brock? How are you? This is why we come. Is it? Good. Hold on, I wanted to see Beth catch her axolotl because she told me about it. Thank you for the watch streaks, by the way. Some of you are hitting like fucking 10. This is not the thing I wanted. 10 days watch streaks and shit since that went out. That's a lot of days, and I appreciate you. Oh, look, it's still trying to load up. What are you trying to load up? Who's in the middle of the screen? Oh, it's trying to load up Elle's thingy. Hold on, I want to see this. Oh my God, her face. Oh, it's so quiet. Fuck yes, God, that makes me happy. That's what's up. That's what should be happening. Oh, her bot. Yeah, no, 100%. Good morning. I posted 9-inch. Oh, I haven't opened Discord today. Is he a monster? I'm so happy she got it. It's a really hard. That axolotl's not easy to get by any means. It takes forever, and then all of a sudden you catch 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at him. He looks like a lanky fucking teenager. Oh my God. Your dog is so big. I didn't notice the small child under the dog. Is that a small child? Or is that... Come on. Thank you for censoring people who don't want to be on the internet, but can we talk about that real quick? I didn't notice the 9-year-old under your 9-month-old dog. Wow. He's the entire couch. I love him so much. Oh, look at him. Kills, I need you to stop posting monthly dog pics and start posting weekly. I do daily. Look at that handsome boy. Look at that perfect, handsome fucking... Whose horse is that? Whose war steed? He's beautiful. He's 9 months old. That has only been alive for 9 months. That's insane. A Google Doodle today leads to a Halloween Pac-Man game. Not sure why that makes me so happy. A Google Doodle today leads to a Halloween Pac-Man game. I love that. It looks like a teen's, like, also, can we talk about that? What the fuck? Are you trying to make him look small with the world's largest tennis ball? What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, it's like teenage era for cats. Because there's still the mentality of a puppy, but they've got the adult body. We need to get him a little barrel of schnapps. Oh my God. Have you thought about maybe getting him a tiny little barrel to wear on the front of his neck? Wait, Super Papa, but is the ball bigger than your dog's? That's his tail. Or shed. He chases it, but it's a bit too big for his mouth. Yeah, no shit. It's huge. I know. I just put it together. You need that little barrel on his neck. They like to push it around with their noses. That's so adorable. My dogs kill things. Like, they get... Oh my God, Trick looks so cute right now. He's in his couch hole. Oh, they're so fucking cute. I know. He has his adorable little... Oh, I gave him... I looked at them. Go away. Hold on. I'm just going to go open my bedroom door so they can go fuck off for a while. Come on. Go. I love my dogs. I don't know if that's clear, but my God. Why do they want to? I mean, I literally have been live less than an hour and they're crawling up my body. Why? I'm not that interesting. How can I make my dogs hate me just a little? Just a little bit more. It's so far from, but they've been nonstop since I went live. Like, something's going on. So they have their dad now. They're fine. Anyways. I really fucked you up to look at Trick. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It is an everything bagel throw pillow. It's not a throw pillow. It's a weighted emotional support pillow. Actually. It literally is. Like, not like actually, but like actually. I sleep with it. And sometimes because I'm a child, I bring it out here in the morning with me. And I sit with it. Like dragging a teddy bear. Sully could care less about killing things. He just wants to play with things, which would kill them. Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah. Yeah. Start telling them bad cat jokes. Make it happen. Wait, what am I making happen? I forgot. Sully pushes my chair away from my desk during meeting. Oh, the barrel necklace. He pushes your chair away. Oh my God, they're way too smart kills. Mine, I think I've told you this. They know where my my headphone cord pile is, and they lay on it. So then I get stuck and I can't move. And it's their way of like keeping tabs on me. And then they'll pull on it and unplug me. They know exactly what they're doing. I don't want them to hate me just like a little bit. Just enough to not want to crawl up my body all day long. That's it. Like, who has 85-pound dogs that want to cuddle 24/7? I love them. They're so wonderful, but like, Jesus Christ. They're exhausting. I'm exhausted by my dogs. I love them so much. I want to give him a harness to pull my children in the snow. Oh, do it. Oh my God, do it. Oh my God. I bet you could get something like that, like on Etsy or something. Is it because I'm blue and furry? Maybe. I shedded. Oh no. My lungs are falling apart. That's no good. Are you just looking up dog barrels? Old West Smoke. Wait, why do I have to put in my birthday for this? My birthday could be in 1917? Really? Are they still alive? They're not alive anymore. Wait, but they can actually have... Why did I have to... Oh my God. First off, why did I have to put my birthday in for this? Are they real? Second off. They make them for puppies. Oh my God, look, it's the cutest little barrel. Oh, cute. It's like a real neck barrel. Cold one retriever. I hate your puns. Stop that. Hair of the dog. Get the fuck out. Stop it. Shut up. Poodle. In dog beers. I hate you so much. Just infinite hate for you right now. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop punning. Stop it. Don't do that. Cheers. Kills. Just imagine, like, you're out chopping wood in the winter or something for your family and your dog wanders up and you just take a shot off his neck. That's not weird. That's how I take shots. Regardless if that's the way it's supposed to go. You have to have that little in there. Otherwise, the dog doesn't know you're not done. These are all activities I participate in. Same. Hard same. I just imagine Sully like, Dad, stop. The dog judgment. I could do that too. Imagine your wife walking out to that. Oh, hey, honey, want a hit? Make it. Dispo ordered to pick up when I go into town. Any special weed we want for tomorrow? What do they have? Do they have anything that's a fun name? I got my fun weed. It's this jar. My fancy little jar that came in my fancy box. Platinum Cake Mints. Ooh, like a Halloween themed stream would be funny. Also, reminder, tomorrow evening, I'm going to say around 10 p.m. Eastern is when we're going to start. We're going to go by Alk's schedule whenever Alk wants to start. But about that, probably for Dead by Daylight tomorrow. And you might be asking yourself, damn, Katie, why are you doing that to us? Why so late? Trick-or-treaters are more important than you. I'm so sorry. Children need to have a good time. The world is literally on fire. If I can give one kid a fun, good memory, that's it. I love my trick-or-treaters and I want to give them all the candies. She would say yes, probably. I think your wife would. I think any woman you marry would probably be like, yeah, I'm down. Let's go. There's a Halloween event in Dead by Daylight currently. Ooh, fuck yeah. I got some Banana Conda. That sounds fun. How do you want to handle movie night? I think, honestly, like, I mean, the way that movie night usually goes, unless we hit some freakishly long movies or something, which I have a feeling we're not watching freakishly long movies tomorrow because I just have a feeling for the day it is, you're going to pick some classics, and classics tend to be appropriate length, not 2.5-hour monstrosities no one wants to sit for. What the fuck? That we should be done with movie night around like 8:30 or something like that. which my time, which is like 10:30 East Coast time, which is like kind of perfect ballpark time. But that's my feeling. I don't know. Don't limit movie night because of me. Like, I'm still going to do normal daytime stream, and then we're just going to, like, you know what I mean? It's going to be one of those long fucking weird days where we do normal stream all day tomorrow, so please come for Friday. It's Halloween, but faded Friday, I guess. I don't know. We're just going to get really high. And then I'm going to end at normal time and have that chunk to do trick-or-treaters, to hand out all the candy to all the trick-or-treaters at my front door, and then go live again for ALK time. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll message her tonight. I think my camera sagged again, or is it me sagging? I shake my desk a lot. It could be that. What up, Glacial? How are you, love? Even more important than me, most of them. I'll be trick-or-treating with a Power Ranger and something from a movie my daughter likes. Oh my God, is it a K-pop superhero? Which one? 90 minutes or less is all you need for, if you can't deliver a movie to me in 90 minutes or less, you're fucking up. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Stop it. Stop with these fucking ridiculous 10-hour movies. Like, I've been rewatching Alien Earth with Zach at nighttime when we eat dinner, and we watch one episode a night, and it is the craziest phenomenon that I have discovered is I have exactly 43-minute window before I am no longer paying attention to whatever you're trying to show me. Like, on cue. I've been doing it on purpose because the first couple nights I was like, this is crazy that it's happening at the exact same time every night. So, like, by episode 4, by the time I'm like, oh, I need to get up and move, I'd be like, pause it. And I'd go look at the time, and it's between 40 and 45 minutes. Always is where my body instinctually is like, too much, must stand, stop it, hate this, ah! And I'm just not, I've checked out because I'm like vibrating with energy. It's wild. So to be fair, anything longer than 43 minutes and you've really not got me anymore, unless you're really, really, really good, in which case I probably checked out somewhere in the middle and I'm rechecking in for the end. Probably. Mental stuff is weird, right? But like that, that's it. That's brain limit. After that, I'm like, oh, thinking about literally anything else other than what you're doing to me because wow, am I over it. Mental stuff's so weird. Brains are so weird, but I love discovering shit about myself. Like, I'm 37 and just now discovering I have a 43-minute window of attention span, and after that, you don't have me anymore. I'll figure it out. We can just play. Seriously, like, don't limit movie night because of me. Don't limit movie night because of me. Like, do whatever. Do whatever your plans are for movie night. And there's a spot for you to play if you want to play it when you're done. Obviously, clearly. Good morning, Boomati. How are you, love? 43 minutes is such a perfect little window, in my opinion. Anything more than that, and it's like, what did you really have to say? Like, one thing, it's interesting because it's my second watch of the Alien Earth. We watched it in movie night, but one thing I've noticed is how much just slow camera footage filler there is in this show. Like, it's probably a good 20% actual story progression, and the other 80% is just a really slow pan across some shit that, like, usually isn't the most interesting shit. Like, they really don't get to let you look at victims very long or look at the aliens for very long. It's usually like, do you want to look at this guy who is a cyborg but looks human for 15 fucking seconds? It's still happening, don't worry. And me just watching like, why? Move on! I go crazy, dude. I fucking hate that shit. I didn't break or lose the one I bought, but I need another one of these beautiful, wonderful addictions. Knives, side note, Zach left his in a pocket of his clothes and I didn't catch it, and it went through the wash. It came out perfect. I was telling that to chat the other day, like, I don't know if they're meant to. Don't wash them on purpose, but it was fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird. I used to just sink into movies and shows, but now, like, unless it's super interesting, I'll be doing like 3 things at the same time. Dude, hard same. You know what's weird, Glacial, is I can remember as a kid, like making fun of my mom, because when we watched movies or something, she would always have bills out. She would have all her bills spread out and she'd be paying bills, like writing checks to bills or whatever. And my sister and I would get so annoyed. And we'd be like, can you just watch? You're never present. You're not watching the movie with us. You're not participating in this. Like, why are you even in the same room with us? And she would straight up just be like, I just need more than one thing to do at a time. And I'd be like, what the fuck is that? And as an adult, I'm like, oh my God. I have 3 monitors that are always doing 3 different things. Like, one of my monitors is doing 2 different things. So I have 4 different things going on at a time. Like, pre-op for carpal tunnel. Oh my God. Boom body. Boom body. That sucks. Please take care of yourself. Good luck in all the ways. Swift healing is what I meant to say. They're fucking sturdy, dude. That shit went through the wash and nothing. It was perfect. You know, knives, I was looking at Micro Center online. I don't know how close you have a Micro Center, but they have like refurbed or returned or floor models, like $100 for a monitor. A good monitor, like an Asus or something, like a really good monitor, like 27-inch. You just have to go in person and go pick one up. But I was looking at their stock. They have a lot. Like a lot. I'm very excited because I need at least one new monitor, so I will be looking. Cheers. $3 hours? Is there... They're all gone. Like, all these fucking... That sucks. I'm so sorry. Mine's 45 minutes away. It's not close, but my God. What exactly happened to your PC the other day when you crashed midstream? Since it's been doing this every day for months. Just crashing. It just crashes all the time. Both of them do. Both. I run a 2 PC system, and they've both been doing it. I can't tell you. It's very confusing. That's the first time it's happened in the middle of stream. Normally, it literally happens in the middle of the night when I'm not even at my desk. It's so bizarre. I come out, and either they're frozen or they're totally crashed. Like, I come out from my bedroom in the morning, and they're just that way, and I have no idea. That was very odd that it just did it in the middle of the day. Very special of them, but I have no idea. The only conclusion I've come to is that they're old as fuck. The last time I built a new PC, like what we're running on right now, is from Skyrim, which it still runs great because I plugged a fucking 3090 into it years ago, so she's still doing great with games and stuff like that, but she an old bitch. And I think it's just, it's time. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but it's time. You know what I mean? I turn it on. It's literally it. It's fucking haunted. So I love crocheting. Keeps my hands busy enough. Plus simple counts like 737 are enough to keep me engaged. God, I wish. Ugh. I want something like that. Like knitting or crocheting that I can actually accomplish though. Like knitting and crocheting, I literally can't because I have that, whatever that horrible bullshit is, where I second guess myself no matter what to the point where it's physical pain and I cannot enjoy what I'm doing. So I'd be like 737, 737, 737. Oh my God, did I just do 3 sevens in a row? Counting stitches, counting stitches, counting stitches, counting stitches. No, I didn't. Why the fuck? 737, 737, 737. Did I just do 2 threes in a row? Count stitches. And I literally spend 90% of the time counting stitches until I hate myself. I physically fucking can't do it. Like, I will never stop second guessing myself. I hate it. Hate. Severely hate. Super hate. It's impossible. Like, even if I'm doing it right, I will second guess myself at some point. Like, my brain blacks out. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I know I'm not the only one that's done this. Have you ever been driving somewhere and all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, how'd I get here? Because you just blacked out and went into autopilot and drove there. I do that with all the crafts, all the knitting and everything. But like, unfortunately, instead of just like, phew, glad I survived that blackout, I have to now go count 3,000 stitches to see where the fuck I am. So I'm just, Is that 2 stitches or 1? Oh, God damn it. Is that 2 stitches or 1? Is it 2 stitches or 1? Is it... I forgot what number I'm on. It's forever. It's never ending. I fucking hate it. It's just miserable. It's misery. I black out and forget where I'm going all the time. It's terrible. Can I introduce you to chainmail? Dude, I've thought about getting into it. The hardest part about chainmail is finding a pattern to follow. I cannot learn via listening to someone talk out loud. And every person in the world wants to be a content creator. Therefore, if they make a tutorial, they make a goddamn video. It's what I run into. So this is why I keep sewing. Because sewing, I can find tutorials where no one's talking. I know how to cut out a pattern. I just need to see, like, what's that symbol mean? I don't need to fucking an entire video to tell me what the nipple and the seam means or whatever. It's been I've thought about it and I've tried to find, like, this is how. Here's how to do, but it's always someone like, hey there, everybody, this is J933748999900123_7 here talking about aluminum rings today. These are some of my favorites. You hear that sound? Isn't that pleasing? I love it, and we're going to talk about how to click them to get... I'm out. I've already checked out. I mentally checked out. By the time the numbers were in the middle, I've checked the fuck out. I can't... As a content creator, it's the worst, most fucking hypocritical shit in the world, but I cannot stand the wordiness of us. I just want a diagram. I just want a diagram that shows me what to do. That's it. I know. It's so hard if I have to fucking go through the video to find the thing it's been tagged with. I won't watch your video if that's you. I used to drive like 6 hours a day round trip. On the way to work, I remember the trip home 90 out of 100 times. Oh, wow. I'm home. Oh, I'm home. Welp. Yeah. That shit is so weird, that autopilot. Oh, it's creepy. I need a video, but not all the pre and post stuff. Just show me the thing, literally. And this is the thing, Kills. Like, I've learned this via TikTok and whatnot. There's actually like a minute or a second. Any of you YouTubers out there, you tell me. There's like this certain limit where it's like, this is how long your video has to be to hit ads, to get ads, to make money. So no one will ever make us the 10-second video we're asking for, ever. Ever. They're going to make a 2-minute piece of shit going, it just never stops. It never stops. But I mean, moral of the story, I wish I could do crocheting. I have all the tools to do it, and I just drive myself insane I never complete anything because I get so tired recounting stitches. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Before I show you how to poke your fabric the German way, here's a 15-minute life story about my name. Oh my God. You know what videos need? What YouTube videos? Like, I have no problem with your video being 30 minutes. It needs a jump to recipe button. Can we get that? Because it's literally, that's what you made me think of, Johnny. It's literally that shit at the beginning of recipes. I just want a chocolate chip cookie recipe. And have you ever noticed how far your shit has to scroll when you hit jump to recipe? It's like, there's the recipe. You're like, what the fuck did you write about? Bitch, your cookie recipe better blow me to get me to read that. Are you kidding? I have to like light candles, put on ambient music, close all the blinds, lock my dogs in a cage just to read a book I want to read. You think I'm gonna read the shit about Nana's cookies? No, bitch, I want some cookies. What? Good videos have fucking timestamps, and I'm into that. Yeah. Chapters are everything. Chapters are everything. Yep. I just, that pre and post, it makes me leave. I leave that content so fast. And that's a lot of leather crafting. It's just, people are just, rivet. Me, my brain. I heard a word. That's what I wanted to learn about rivet. Rivet. Oh, rivet. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And you're just like, God damn it. But it's because that's the ad timer. They have to blah, 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 blah for so long before they can put ads on their video, and it's how we're all making a living. And I understand that's how they have to make a living. I understand, but it's not off me. Johnny, do you freeze your batter first? Do you brown the butter? I browned the butter and then froze the batter. and then made the cookies. And I think that might be the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had in my entire life. Ever. And I hate it. I hate that it took extra effort, i.e. browning butter. But oh my fucking God. Today I'm going to introduce you to this quick, easy hack to make this easier and faster. Tangent. 12 minutes later. And this is how you click the rings. And it's just wild what you have to go through to get there sometimes. Car repair videos. Here's a 2005 Honda Civic. It was the most common, and this 10-second part is how to get the fasteners you're missing. Literally that! Oh my God, that. Yeah. Yeah. Genova, thank you so much for sending the class. Keeping the class alive. I'm giving A-Swing 62 fucking months.
Goddamn! Hail Satan, motherfucker, and I appreciate you. Fuck.
Would ghee work? Ghee'd probably work no matter what, but it's not going to get you the same. It's not a chemical thing. It's a flavor. Browned butter, like my cookies went from homemade mom's cookie to really high-end French bakery cookie. Like a $4 cookie. That's what brown butter made it taste like. Yeah. Like, I brought it to Zach, and he closed his eyes and just sat there for a minute, and he's like, I think that's one of the best cookies I've ever had in my life. And I'm like, I think so too. And I hate it, because it's a whole extra step browning the butter. It's literally burning butter in a pan for a while, and then you use that butter, but oh my fucking God. It like $5 shake material. That's what that cookie was. Without browning it, still a perfectly good cookie. But if we're talking the best cookie I've ever made, I think it was browning the butter. It did something. It like adds this like rich caramely-ness to the cookie without like burning the cookie. Like it tastes like caramelized sugar, but the cookie's not, hard and caramelized. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. I was trying to think, like, is there any, I guess you could pre-burn butter, but you're still having burned butter. I chill the dough overnight, but don't brown the butter. It's good, just not my thing. No, I 100%. There was something about it that changed my life. I don't know, that brown butter. Like, I don't do it all the time. I'm too lazy for that. But once in a while, if I'm feeling fancy, I'll brown the butter, and that's a damn good cookie. You want the browned milk solids. Ghee has no milk solids. Is that what's browning, is the milk solids? Interesting. I need to watch more Alton Brown. I haven't watched Alton Brown since before I used to cook. And so now that I actually like enjoy cooking and making bread and stuff like that, I feel like I need to like listen to Alton Brown because he is so smart when it comes to like the science and the chemistry behind cooking. He probably talks about that. Ghee's delicious. I wonder if toasted marshmallow would add. Oh. I don't know what marshmallow would do in a cookie. Like if you used like fluff and whipped it in. Good morning, Eliza. How are you, love? I just need to brown the butter myself, and the people I tried it from oversalted the cookies. Oh, they probably used it. They probably used salted. This is the biggest mistake I find. People use salted butter and then also salt the cookies. It's one or the other. You don't need to add salt if you use salted butter. In my opinion, if you use not unsalted butter, you use like chunky salt. It's excessive. That's too much salt. I don't want a super salty cookie, but I love the sweet salty combo. Like a cookie does need salt, in my opinion. I don't want to make those cookies, but I'll gladly take them. You know what's great is that because I have that weird thing like where I don't really want to eat food I've cooked because I'm just over it by the time it's done, is that my favorite thing about making food is just giving it to people. I just want to get rid of it. Try it. Johnny, I swear, if you're a cook, I'm not kidding you, Johnny. Cross my heart, hope to die. My first word on this planet Earth was cookie. I'm a bitch for him. Like, that's my jam. It's the only thing in my whole life I've strived to be good at is making a fucking dank chocolate chip cookie. That is my whole life. I named one of my favorite people in the entire world Cookie, Eliza. Like, I gave her the nickname Cookie. Cookies are a thing. I take it very seriously. Try it. Try it. I love cookies. Oh my God, Eliza. Okay, one of the best cookies I've ever made, like all the brown butter and things aside, was chocolate chips dark, semi-sweet chocolate chips, walnut pieces, and broken up Heath bar. Oh my God. Y'all are sleeping on Heath bar in a cookie. Heath bar fucks in general, 100%, but you can actually buy bags of Heath bar chunks now, like buy the chocolate chip section to add to cookies. So you don't even have to buy a Heath bar. You can buy like a bag of the crumbles. And it's like that butter toffee flavor and adds that chewy kind of toffee bite. Don't sleep on that shit. So fucking good. So fucking good. I'm so excited for you, Johnny. Seriously, the brown, I don't know. I know you do too. Like, there's something, I don't know what it is. I think it's similar to, like, you know how chili or pasta sauce or things like that are always better day 2. Day 3 even better because they're just sitting there like amalgamating in themselves. Something about cookie dough being in the freezer overnight. Like, I make all the cookie dough and then I scoop it out into balls, roll it into balls, fill a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer. And then I cook them the next day. They fuck. I don't know why. I don't know if it's being cold so they cook different, like they cook at a different rate so they stay fluffy and like they don't burn. I don't like a crunchy cookie. I like that delicate balance between soft and snappy where it's like perfect. I don't know. We are only a few steps away from a Heath bar topped oatmeal. I would not shy at that. My oatmeal, I make the maple. It's like maple oatmeal or whatever. And I put a big old fucking heap of peanut butter on it, and then honey or maple syrup if I'm feeling very mapley that day, and I stir all that in. I am not so proud as to not add some Heath. The French have hot chocolate for breakfast. We need to up our game. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, pumpkin pecan, yum. No, I baked Viada's cookies last year. That was last year's Christmas cookies. We baked Viada's mom's recipes. They were delicious. Cheers. You know, Viada, you're the reason we got all those candy bars for the kids. And I was like, you know, we have to get non-chocolate candy. And Zach was like, what the fuck do you mean? I got full-size candy bars. I'm like, there are children out there that don't like chocolate. I know. So I got a shit ton of ring pops. You don't want a full-size candy bar? Welcome to the past, motherfuckers. This is what's up. I love a Werther's, honestly. I think it's why I enjoyed old people so much is because they always have one in their pocket. I don't understand why, but they just do. I love the salty sweet mix. It's one of my favorites. We need to take a break because I need coffee desperately and I need to pee. It is actual break time now that my dogs are not in the room. Ish. Dude, I've known a few people in my life who don't like chocolate, and here's the thing. They're the best people to surround yourselves with because you want to know what? Life cheat. Surround yourselves with people who are very different from you. You will always get their food. Because there is going to be times in life where Viada is gifted some very nice chocolate, and you know what? She's going to think of me. Keep them. Keep them. Viada does not like bitter, and I am queen of bitter. Like, that's my jam. But seriously, it's perfect because neither of us will ever want to eat the other person's food. Ever. She's going to get to finish her meal and know that I am never going to pick at it, and I'm going to finish my meal and know that she's never going to fucking pick at it. It's the perfect people to keep around you. I don't like coffee, beer, wine, chocolate, vinegar, alcohol, cilantro. It's all disgusting. Katie gets my share of all that. I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. I hate white chocolate. Not my jam, and I'm not a huge fan of caramel or caramel. How do you survive periods without chocolate? A lot of drugs. Although I do have the chocolate. Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there who don't like chocolate, but love white chocolate. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but I don't know what it is. I think it's just butter, sugar, and wax. Yeah, I think it's literally like cocoa butter. As opposed to the cocoa. I don't like things that get stuck in my teeth. Anything like that. Caramel that's chewy, and I have to and it's gonna get stuck in my teeth. But a Werther's, you just suck on it. It's a hard candy. So it's the flavor. It's the texture I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, there's no chocolate in white chocolate, so it's not bitter. I see, there's actually a genetic component. It's an allele on your genes that makes it whether or not you are tolerant of bitter or not. That's a huge thing. They've actually studied it because the gene is most prevalent in Italy and France. Those regions, those people historically from those regions have the gene to love bitter. I am not either of those things, but I fucking love bitter. I love bitter flavors. Man, the idea, and I know this is gross to Viata. I don't say this to be gross, but just to give you the exaggeration, the idea of a little black cup of hot coffee after dinner is orgasmic to me. Oh my God. With a piece of dark fucking chocolate. That is definitely my heaven. You will never ever catch Viata doing that activity. Ever. Those are queen bitter flavors, but some people like bitter and some don't. It's a genetic thing. I know it is. It's absolutely a genetic thing. I fucking love cilantro. I literally always have cilantro in my fridge. Big fan, but I feel bad for people that can't. I understand. I too would not consume a food that fucking tasted like soap. If you're shaming someone into eating soap, you're an asshole. Fuck you, dude. That's crazy. What? Leave people alone. That's so fucking weird. I think it has to have a small amount of cocoa butter to be white chocolate. I think it's cocoa butter, but is there a difference between cocoa and cocoa butter? There has to be, right? Beth, my love! Beth, we saw your catch today. We saw your... It was fucking great. I hope you had a wonderful stream, honey. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to meet all of you. We're just hanging and chilling. It was the first. I didn't know it was your fucking first fish. That's so much more beautiful. Pods, my love. I will be fishing as well today. We went full axolotl. So if you care to join us, we'll be out and about. We're talking about people that like bitter. Dude, right? I'm so jealous of y'all with your coffee and chocolate. Do you know how much easier my life would be if I liked that stuff, right? Yep. I totally I feel bad. It sucks when people don't like that stuff because, God, it's got to be annoying if it's in food. That's why you add a drop of soap to the dish so nobody gets left out. Oh my God, how could you? After the Queen Mirelurk bullied me, she is literally always there. I swear to God, 9 times out of 10, the motherfucking fishing quest is in the mire. And every time the Mirelurk Queen's there, and I'm like, why can't I just peacefully fish? Why does she always have to be there spawning? Why? That's a loud zipper. Why? She takes forever. If you're by yourself, she takes at least 10 minutes to beat. If you're with someone else, at least 5. Have fun, Eliza, and be safe. Cocoa butter is the fat taken out of the cocoa beans. And so what's the cocoa? What's the difference between that and the cocoa? I don't know. I love bitter too, and I'm not a huge fan of sweet. I like very, very, very little sweet. I don't really like sweet at all. I hate that that's happening to you, Beth, but I'm glad I'm not the only one because I swear to God, every time the fishing quest is in the mire, I'm like, I don't want to fight the Mirelurk Queen today. I'm not in the mood. Why? Boo. It's always when I'm just in the mood to fish. Always. And I literally, every time it's on stream, I'm like, oh God, we gotta go fishing in the mire. And I'm just walking towards the water please no Mirelurk Queen, please no Mirelurk. Oh, there she is. Okay. Mirelurk Queen returns, son of a fuck. I'm an alert. I need to craft up a storm, but I'll be in the shadows. Take care of yourself. Don't craft yourself into a state of a broken back. Just here to remind you to do that. And just remember, I think you're crafting for Ren Fair. If it's gifts for people, just think about effort you're putting in versus those people. Are they worth it? Probably not. Don't break yourself. I love you so much and take care of yourself. If you feel like taking a break and fishing with me, that's probably what I'll be doing today because my computer is so it literally updated itself to Windows 11 overnight, so I don't even know if it'll play any of my games. I don't even know. It's the gaming PC that decided to do that. That was my last stand with Windows 10, and now I'm just like, I guess I have to put up with it and figure it out. I don't even know if it'll do it today. I know! It did it without my permission pods. That's the weird part. It literally forced the update. I posted a picture of it this morning. It didn't tell me it was forcing the update, though. It crashed overnight, so I force restarted it, and when it force restarted, it just was like a percentage on the screen, and I was like, took a picture, posted this morning, like, I don't know what my PC is doing, but it's being an asshole. And then when it fully loaded up, I'm like, wow, all of a sudden my start search is in the middle. Oh my God, it's Windows 11. Ah! So, Windows 11 isn't the worst thing in the world, to be honest. It just put a big speed bump in my life because it moved shit around. It is, in my personal opinion, allegedly, I think Microsoft is dumbing Windows down and trying to Macify themselves. So they've made it harder for me to get into the BIOS. They've made it harder for me to get into source files for games and shit when I need to go change something. And we play retro games and older games where we actually need to get into source files and need to get into program files and edit some of that sometimes. And they're making it harder and harder and harder to get there. So it's taking me twice as long to do things. They've changed essential functions of the PC in Windows 11 that really bothers me personally, i.e. I don't press on the little Windows icon and actually use my start menu. Like, who the fuck is scrolling the programs of their start menu? I click on that little search and I just type what I'm looking for. I know exactly what I'm going for. I'm not here for an adventure. I type sound to get to my sound settings. It's audio now. They just fucked it up and just removed all of the trigger terms to get you where you need to go in Windows 11, and it just makes it like in my life a lot. And, you know, I just need to get live. That's all I need to do. And they've put so many roadblocks to getting live now, and they just keep doing it. Like, Mac people have Macs. PC people have PCs for a reason. Stop Macifying, in my opinion, allegedly. OneDrive, AI, all that bullshit, it's just garbage. I still hate the BSOD no longer gives an error code because that was too scary for non-tech people, according to Microsoft. What? I wonder if it reinstalled OneDrive. I'm looking. No OneDrive. We're good. We're good. OneDrive is the worst thing to ever happen in the whole world ever. That thing almost ruined my life. I almost set my computer on fire because of OneDrive. That shit is a nightmare. Well, that's like, for instance, right now, what I just did. I'm going to show you. This is what bothers me. This is what Windows 11 has done and just put fucking speed blunks. So this is how I get around my PC. I go to this little search bar, add remove programs. That's all I want to get to, but it doesn't bring that up here at all. It brings up a web search on how to get to add remove programs. Whereas on Windows 10, you could type add and it would be like, oh, do you want to add remove programs? And it would just be your selection right there. Does that make sense? Roadblocks that are stupid. They are stupid. If you work for Microsoft and you okayed these roadblocks, you're stupid. They're pointless. Do you see what I'm saying? The menu's fucked. I can't find anything. So then I'm like, guess I just go old school. We're going to go to control panel programs, uninstall programs, and now I'm here. So I got there, It's fine. You can still get there. It's just 20 more clicks to get there. It feels like it's a million roadblocks. Microsoft is stupid. Also, speaking of big, stupid companies, I just want to say a heartfelt they laid off some of the best people to ever happen to Twitch in this last layoff. What the fuck is going on? Another mass layoff from Twitch. Like, is there anyone working there anymore besides Clancy? I don't know. Frisk McKay was laid off. The person in charge of the motherfucking ambassador program. I don't know what's happening, but I don't feel secure here. $30,000 employees from Amazon, right, Pods? What the fuck? And that included a lot of Twitch people. It's horrifying. That's 3 times my town's population. Oh my God. It's 6 times my hometown's population. Even more than that. No, it's like 15 times. Pod same. I grew up in a super small town. Hard same. Right click the Windows icon. Wait, where? Down here? In my experience, the end of the year always comes with layoffs, historically since the dawn of time, because everyone's trying to make that end of year goal, whatever, and layoffs are a super easy way to make up where you lacked all year long. But it's not new. It's been going on for fucking ever. Businesses be businessing. They're terrible. At the end of the day, businesses will make their budget numbers exactly. Like, I used to watch it happen at Lowe's, my dudes. At Lowe's, they would do mass layoffs right before Christmas. Mass layoffs immediately before Christmas of like people, like adults who support families off of those jobs, like full-time adults, cashiers and shit like that, to make that pretty little bottom line so that my store manager could make the $10,000 bonus he makes if he makes that pretty little bottom line. They destroy lives. Large companies like Amazon don't care. Like, but this has been going on forever. It doesn't excuse it. It doesn't make it okay, but it's nothing new. And I think a lot of people like to put this, oh, it's because of the current political whatever. It's because of this. It's because of that. No, this has always been going on. Businesses can't blame it on the current whatever. They've been shit forever. The big Amazon, obviously. I do find it funny. Everyone's like, what the fuck do you mean you tried to compete with Steam and Epic? Most people didn't see Luna Prime as a storefront to buy games, but Amazon did. Luna looks like a sad joke to me. Real talk, Luna looks pathetic. Luna looks like something bored housewives do on their phone. Luna's sad. Like, the number one game they're pimping is an AI version of Snoop Dogg narrating like some Gem Quest game. It doesn't look good. It looks like a way to just phase out Prime, use your Prime subs, without saying it. They're just going to phase out Prime Gaming, call it Luna, and be like, well, Luna didn't really pan out, but they're not going to say they just wanted to cancel Prime Gaming the whole time. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like to me personally. Luna, literally, go to it. One of the number one games they're pimping is an AI Snoop Dogg. Another reason to fuck Snoop Dogg. Don't fuck Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying. And then budgets get passed in February and hiring begins, literally. Spring hiring begins. And then it's like an abusive relationship, literally, especially when you work in management that's not getting laid off, because you're the one that has to lay everyone off and go through these talks and shit, and it's horrible. And then spring comes and your bosses are like, fuck it, we'll hire everybody. Hire whoever you want. We just flood the floors. We need 19 cashiers. Perfect. Doesn't even matter. And you're just like, but literally 60 days ago, you ruined lives. You sent people home forever who were making living wages here. That was 60 days ago. And then all of a sudden, it's like, we're just bathing in it. It's because they made their fucking budget. It's gross. But it's very real. They sent out an email that they were killing Prime Gaming. Did they really? Wow. I'm not shocked at all. Luna also has Smurfs and Garfield kart racing. Oh, yay. Time Factor. Holy shit. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving it any swings. How the fuck are you? Thank you for that Prime sub. Do not forget your Prime subs. Every time you do, Bezos pockets that $5. That's how he rents cities in Italy. Rebranding to Luna and leaning into AI games. Yes, very, very much so. Oh my fucking God. Because you said rebranding, man, you just reminded me of this, Pods. Do you want to know another fucked up thing I saw today? In my opinion, fucked up. And this is, please God, no pun. Don't take this as a personal hit. Clancy's asking for Christian streamers to come forward so they can maybe make a Christian Twitch group. Look it up. It's all over Twitter. It's like the Twitch glitch plus a cross. I thought that Twitch programs and groups were for minorities to create a more inclusive environment. I'm so sorry, Christians. You're not a minority and you won't be inclusive no matter how many of you group together. So I think we have enough hate on Twitch without supporting one religious group specifically over literally every other religious group. Like, wow, what the fuck is going on there? We have tons of hate. We don't need that. I'm not kidding you. I almost retweeted that tweet with Hail Satan. I almost did it. Should I do it? Do you guys want to see it? I'll retweet it. Will it come up on my shit again? Is that mean? Thank you so much for whatever happened there. Sorry, I'm scrolling. Oh my God, did I? Stop it. Stop it. Someone retweeted it with, calling all satanics Twitch streamers. The cuck of Twitch, Dan Clancy, has asked me to compile a list of super duper cool Satanist streamers on Twitch to see if there's enough to explore potential opportunities. Please fill out this quick form. Oh my God, I'm retweeting. Hold on. I retweeted it. Go gather that. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Fucking perfect. Also, thank you for the hype train. Oh my God, Vincent.
Hail Satan, motherfucker.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Hail Satan. Hail Satan, use a boat, wizard, the highest order, baby. Go forth and be consensual in all the world, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure separate consent. And I fucking appreciate you. Would you like a link to the, I'll give you a link to the retweet. Hold on. I don't want to report it or anything. I would like to share it. Or that's not about, there's the share. Copy link. I got you. I have to do it on my phone because I don't log into Twitter on my computer because I hate Twitter. Don't worry about it. Got you. There was a pastor who asked Dan in a workshop if there could be a religious category, and Dan said it was the first time he heard such a thing and asked if there was a demand. Am I an idiot, Pods, to think like that is the dumbest question anyone could ask a Christian? Asking a Christian, is there a demand for Christianity? Like literally, according to them, they don't get into heaven unless they create that demand. Like that made all the hackles on the back of my neck go. And I'm not anti-religion. It's just like there's plenty. There's plenty of spaces for religious people to gather and be hateful and hate the gays and hate trans people and do whatever they fucking want to do. Though we've got plenty of hate on Twitch, I just don't see that becoming a positive space. It feels like an exclusive space when like the spaces of Twitch are supposed to be inclusive, I thought. Also, how can that be the first time someone that has asked for a religious group on Twitch? That sounds like bullshit. Dan's been around long enough and people love pushing their agenda. It's their favorite thing. Like literally most religions out there tell you don't get into heaven unless you push your fucking agenda. That's why they're knocking on our doors. Raise your hands if you're willing to knock on a stranger's door if they're not giving you candy. Crazy. It's because we don't push our fucking religious agendas on other people. Conceptually wild. Wild to just like mind your own. Crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck where you go when you die. I give a fuck where I go when I die. And I would rather be under a cherry tree or something pretty that no one will ever cut down, so they just leave me alone. Good morning, Mag. How are you? And thank you for those biddies. We're in the midst of a hype train. If you don't know what that is, you gift subs to a streamer and or bitties, and that streamer gets a big hype train. I don't know, and you get free emotes. That's about it. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. They have no problem going up to people in real life, telling them to repent and shit. Would be too easy for people to go into other chats doing that in a place where they can claim they're being discriminated against. I mean, Japita, no shit. This is... Again, it's no religion specifically. It's all of them, all organized religion. It always goes to a sad, dark place, and it really upsets me. Do you remember when all the Palestine-Israel shit first started going down, and literally people were just on stream saying the most horrific things? We will not repeat here. Do not post clips of it. None of that. But they were saying the worst things possible, and that's not coming from a religious... That wasn't a group. That was just a bunch of people spewing hate. Imagine if they had an organized group structure and then spewed all that hate. It was fucking horrific. Horrific. We don't platform that. Vincent, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Japita. Japita, use a butt wizard of the highest order, go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexually impure by consent, and I fucking appreciate you. I don't care what religion, spirituality, or political affiliation you have. If you wish harm and ill will on other people in any way, shape, or form, you're an evil fuck. Also, probably you're fucking gay. Probably. On the inside. Probably. Good people don't spew bullshit. Period. My brain fritz for a second. I thought you were going to say donating biddies gives the streamers big titties. Oh my God, though. If you donated $10,000 in biddies, I would get big titties. So, like, that's not 100% a false statement. What up, babe with the power? How are you, love? Don't give me candy or money. I'm not going to knock on a random stranger's door unless I'm covered in blood and look like I have 7 shades of shit beaten out of me, right? It's crazy. Like, my mom was nervous to send me to college, and some people send their sons just to knock on strangers' doors because God said so. Wild. We're doing Mazer Cozies Thursday. I've got my axolotl onesie that's actually making me kind of hot. I've got my axolotl onesie, and I plan to play Fallout and just chill and relax. I don't have spoons for much else, but it also is the day before Halloween, so the axolotl seemed highly appropriate. Organized group structure that spews hate. Didn't that replace the U.S. government last November? I know I'm Miss Negative Nancy here in the internet, but when has the U.S. government / organized religion not been about spewing hate in one way or another? I'm of the personal opinion that the U.S. government literally couldn't exist without religion, because the only way they validate themselves is either by claiming they are for the separation of church and state or not for the separation of church and state. And if that argument didn't exist, most of these politicians would have nothing to stand on because they stand for nothing. I need to pee. I'll be right back. Oh God, is it like Adventure Time or something? I'm a big booty baby something done and there's like a baby dancing on a table doing like a booty dance. Am I hallucinating that? That's all I hear, that song. I was far enough in the yard that I could hear like the bass beat of it, and I just kept thinking of some baby dancing on a table. Do you know the one I'm talking about? Does it actually sound like that, or am I totally out of my mind? Baby with buns. Yeah, it's baby buns or something. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one thinking about this. Yes. No, it's totally a thing. Oh. Yep. Please be the same beat. what a long siren. If he didn't sing offbeat on purpose to be an indie fuck, it would have been better, but my God. Sorry. It does. I'm confused. Also, the Bacon Pancake song New York remix is dope. I don't know what that is. I've actually never seen this show. Couldn't get into it. It's very annoying. It's one of those. It's very, what's that show I hate? What's the show I hate that's so annoying? Rick and Morty. It has a Rick and Morty feel that I just cannot. But bless them for trying. I think. Did they try? Are they trying? Probably need to say that. Wild in like it kind of changed my life a little bit. Like really drives that shit home. The Royals are the biggest drain on money that the UK has as opposed to the other million ways we have. Dude, that's what Lizzie told me. Lizzie told me, and I actually watched it happen. It was so weird. Lizzie was like, you know what's crazy is if the Royals just decide they need something like an extra house or a vacation, they just add it to the taxes and we all have to accept that. And then literally like a week later, the Royals decided they needed a new yacht and $20 million was put on the country's budget, was taken off the country's budget or whatever. While I was visiting, like I was in London when it happened. And everybody was just like, fuck those fucking, what the fuck? Half of us can't put food on the table and you're getting a $20 million yacht? What? It was wild. It was so wild to watch. It was crazy that she had just explained it to me and then it just happened. And I got to watch that shit. I love being fucked in the ass by a bunch of royals. It makes my dick hard. I mean, you have royals, we have billionaires. We're all getting fucked in the ass dry. I'm so sore. I haven't shit in years. Just gaped out, oozing at this point. Like, we're all getting fucked by something. And we're all being disillusioned that it's because of each other and they pit us against each other, like teams, blah, 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 blah. I know you have both, which is kind of fucked. Our billionaires are like our royals. Like, people get, you know, clinically obsessed with like Bezos. Or, name a billionaire, like they fucking idolize them in the weirdest way. And it's so weird. Like I see it when I see people like stand up for J.K. Rowling, for instance. People are like, you shouldn't go after her. She's allowed to have her opinions. Do you think J.K. Rowling like suddenly notices you because you stuck up for her? You stood up for her? Stuck up? Okay. She doesn't give a fuck about you. You could get run over by a truck the next second and you don't make an impact on her life. What are you doing making a fool of yourself like this? I see this shit all the time and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my God, I know someone personally who used to work for Twitch, who used to be a really, really great person. And I say used to because she's now like engaged to someone who's so obsessed with Elon Musk. He changed his Facebook profile picture to be Elon Musk for a period of time. When everybody was like, Elon's the devil, he was like, no, he's not. See, I made him my profile picture. He's actually a really good guy. It's wild. Watching that has been like, bleh, like really fucking gross to watch. But I see it happens all the time. This is why I'm sure there are fans of Camilla out there, because there are always fans of the most deplorable piece of shit. 100%. I've just never met one. I've never heard anyone be like, you know, I actually kind of feel bad for her. Can I say fuck Dan Clancy? I do all the time. I don't know. He hasn't given me a reason not to. Kane, thank you so much for those 1,000 biddies. I appreciate you. That's a lot. And I thank you. You generous hooer. Thank you. You can. Yeah. I mean, I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I think that's fair. And I did give him benefit of the doubt. And then he went around and he had dinner with a bunch of streamers across the US and asked their opinion on a certain program. And we were all like, no, thank you. And literally a week later, he implemented it. And to this day, he's like sacrificing Twitch income to keep it running. And it's a complete failure. And then there's a bunch of layoffs. And you got to wonder. Guest star. Okay. Someone being forcibly made, like open mouth kissed by a stranger at TwitchCon during a Twitch sanctioned and organized meet and greet. And Dan Clancy's response being, you know, we could control our communities a little bit more. Oh, fuck. I think they're just all dumb, like actually 100%. You know what's crazy, Pods, is it's willful. It's willful. Like you and I know you know this because you're as thirsty for learning as I am. We're learned bitches. Like I can't not, if I don't know about something, I fully am willing to admit that. And then I go research it. I go learn it or try to like envelop myself in it, you know, if it's interesting or whatever. And there are people out there who just refuse knowledge, like actual education. Crazy. What? Why? I mean, this is Pods. I used to say this all the time and it became unfunny, like, especially during COVID. I used to say a lot, like, when did being dumb become cool? When did it become like the in thing to be dumb? To just actually make shit up and sound as dumb as people sound out loud. When did that become cool to do? What the fuck happened? Like back in my day, it was like, no, you just didn't fucking talk if you didn't know something. You were like, fuck, I'll go read an encyclopedia when I get home. I don't know what the fuck anybody's talking about right now. Because you didn't want to sound like a fucking idiot. But now with like the dictionary is right here and you could literally just like scream at your phone and it'll give you answers and people will just sound dumb instead. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? CEO Twitch sees TikTok success with those types of streams and then thinks, oh, I know. Thank you, Pods. The amount of times I'd said, I'm pretty sure he's obsessed with turning us into TikTok. Especially, you know, what are those things that fly across the screen? They're fun, but that's absolutely a TikTok thing. The guest star, he wants us to do that because on TikTok, people do that and then they fight each other for money. Like, have you guys seen these? I don't know what to call them. I don't like TikTok, if that's clear. I super hate TikTok. So if I'm like coming off as the bitch who doesn't like TikTok, I don't like TikTok. I think it's a fucking cesspool. People will go on there and they do a side-by-side stream and beg their audiences for money. And whoever's audience shells out the most money for their TikToker wins. But it's like TikTokers going, give me cherries, where's my cherries, give me a cherry, guys, why aren't you giving me any cherries, where are my cherries? I don't know what I'm saying right now because I don't TikTok, but it's something along those lines. And I think they saw that and they're like, wow, that'll make money. Dude, Pods, I did that to so much social media. Like, I pretty much accepted the vast majority of social media I'm going to be on is to keep my username from being stolen. So I don't know how else to say it. I'm of it, but not part of it. I post that I'm live, and then I back the fuck off, and I don't look at anything, because it's just a hellscape. It's a hellscape of sadness. Across the board. I'm proud of you for realizing that, though, Pods. There's so many people who I think get sucked into that doom scroll and get a little addicted to the terror. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the world is scary. Like, please don't get me wrong. But not immediately terrifying to the point where we need to shell inside of our homes and whatnot. Like, as much as the media likes to portray, people are not walking the streets of the U.S. with AK-47s. I haven't seen SWAT vans driving up and down my roads. Like, that's a big move. You realize that app is shit. I'm proud of you. It's not always TikTok. I'm not just villainizing TikTok, but there can be any social media, depending on how your algorithm gets catered due to what you're watching and clicking and whatnot, can get absolutely toxic very fast. And it takes a big person to say, ha! Because most of us would be like, what's wrong with me? And internalize it, and you realize what was causing it in your brain. You're a mentally healthy person, and that was poison. I have a TikTok account. You will find it, and I post on it like once a month. I'll post things from Twitch on it to keep it valid because I don't want anyone to steal my name. That's about it. I just don't need anyone trying to be ClassyKatie out there. It's a really weird begging. It's really weird to watch. It makes me very uncomfortable. Sadness descends upon the realm like a cloak of thick pudding. See, I don't really use TikTok, but my Instagram, that's where my social media, that's where I wouldn't call it, what do you call positive doom scrolling? Because it's like a doom in that I do get stuck in it, but it's crafts and animals. Like, I get stuck watching people paint miniatures for 4 hours. I get stuck looking at animal rescues or looking at baby puppies, looking at puppies. I get stuck in that scroll. It's nothing icky. I don't follow icky shit. That's not where I'm getting my news, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it joy swiping? I bleach. I definitely sink into it, but it's good. It's good sinking into it. It's good for my soul because I come out of it feeling refreshed and inspired to paint or to lino carve or to do something creative. It inspires me. It doesn't put me in a pit. A lot of baking on my Instagram too. I do feel uncomfy with the begging for money. Also the life sales of product. Like, we don't need all this plastic shit. We need art that takes time and skill, 100%. I couldn't agree more. I feel like it's really arrogant. Oh my God, Super Papa. Super Papa's not arrogant. Thank you for gifting a sub to Pods. Pods, you know what's up, bitch. Continue being a consensual motherfucker. I love you so much. Thank you, Super Papa, for gifting a sub, you generous hoe. It's like, I don't know how to say it without sounding like arrogant. Is it arrogant to be like, I'm really proud to be a part of a platform where, at least for me personally, begging doesn't seem to be the main source of how I keep a roof over my head. It is via just the kindness of you. And I'm proud of that. I'm really, really proud of that. That being said, when we do charity streams, I will do filthy, gross things for that charity money, and I do beg. Charity is different. But, like, it is pretty cool that we just don't. I feel good that I don't have to sit here and do some dual stream with somebody and, like, beg you guys to beat that other person at their income and throw cherries at me. I don't fucking know. I'm really happy I don't have to do that, and thank you for that, because, oh my God. It's different than being an NPC for bits. Oh my God. Macaroni. What do you mean? Macaroni. What the fuck with this shit? The fucking NPC shit is off the fuck. I mean, good for them. Good. Make your fucking bag where you can. If I was to give positive advice to Twitch for future development, I mean nothing. Nothing. I've been around too long. They don't give a fuck about me. It's amazing that any of them even pay attention to me anymore. If I was to give them, like, seriously, for fuck's sake, look at how the platform has sustained. Loyalty of the kindness of people. That's it. It's not these quick begging fucking streams of consciousness. It's not interrupting good conversation in chat with a hype train. It's not just blasting at people out of nowhere. Like, I don't think Twitch really caters to that younger, the young generation that's obsessed with TikTok. We cater much more to a millennial and up kind of audience where it's just like, we kind of just want to chill and play video games and exist right now. We're not really into that, like, obnoxiously high energy that Kick performs with. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to pretend to be that. I was going to do an imitation of that obnoxiously high energy, but I think every single one of us know what that is. And I don't think we're really into that anymore. The shtick. People coming onto Twitch and having a shtick. Kick is horrible. There were so many Kick live streamers at TwitchCon assaulting women. Like, just straight up assaulting them for Kick views. IRL streamers are poison. She actually loves my donut. Thanks for the combo, Pete. Speaking of, seems like the community, that's the community. It's wild. It's so loud. and bizarrely obnoxious. But I've always been a streamer that streams for long. I'm more like a distance runner than a sprinter. So some people do just short burst streams or TikTok lives or whatever, where it's just like really obnoxious energy for 1 hour. I stretch my obnoxious hour energy into 7, sometimes 8 if I go too late. Giggity. Giggity? What? No. Rhyming? Okay. She doesn't hump anything but Trick. She's never humped anything but Trick's leg or the air after Trick walks away. No, she actually loves that donut, though. She takes it from me all the time. I think because it's upside down, she hates it right now. I saw that dumb shit. They were attacking Peach Jars and Jessica Negri. Oh, my God. Were they really? Fuck off. They attacked Jessica? Okay, we're not friends or anything, but she definitely responded to one of my tweets like 7 years ago pre-COVID, so we're essentially best friends. How dare they? Fuck off. Seriously? Wow. Gross. That's gross and I'm sad. Yeah, reset your cunts. Oh, can we get a cuntoning? Everyone's getting messages for their inappropriate messages. If you'd like to cunt at me today to make that message go away so you can just have freedom of speech, go for it. Trying to get a reaction out of both of them. Fucking pathetic. It was everywhere. I saw it so many times. The amount of IRL streamers that just would just come at you in the street and be like, hi, blah, 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 blah. And I just put my hand in their camera and walk the fuck away. So many times. Thank you for your cunts. I love all of you. Twitch hates a cunt. Nobody should promote violence. There's too much in this world. There's karma enough and it catches up so fast to them. Amen. Savage, can we have a fucking cheers to that? I couldn't agree more. The world is so ugly right now. Like, can we just bring beauty to it and not the ugliness? But, I mean, and real talk, that our stream tends to veer older. We tend to veer into the more millennial era because that's just who we are and just very mature people. But what's the people right under millennials? I don't remember anymore. The generations don't matter. We tend to veer older, and the vast majority of these kick streamers that make it big for being obnoxious, I'm not kidding you, my menstruation's older than them. There are tampons in landfills older than these people making millions of dollars on Kick. Than these kids on Kick making millions of dollars for crashing daddy's Tesla. It's disgusting. They're fetuses. So, like, at a certain point, I wonder if their fan base is just pedophilic. Cheers. Vile, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Cuntly Cabbage. Cuntly Cabbage, use a bub wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexy and pure over consent, and I fucking appreciate you. Why is cunt considered such a bad word? Do you want the truth, or do you want what society deems? It's not polite to talk about your downstairs in public. That's what society deems. The truth, they hate women. That's it. Thank you for the combos. It's just, I mean, think about all the cuss words in the world or all the ways you can insult someone that refer to a woman's body parts or a woman. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a little bitch. You're such a cunt. I love pussy and cunt and bitches. What? If you think about it, it's a whole lot. But like if we're saying like, you know, you should be brave, it's grow a pair. Pretty fucked up. Man up. Yeah. Don't be a Sally. Don't be a pansy. They hate women. Sack up. Yeah. Yeah. It's a whole lot. I know I'm a woman, so like what I say doesn't matter, but I've been this way for quite some time. The world hates women. Like my ancestors know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Pete Skis. I need to vent. I got a package last night that was supposed to be a wig for my costume for tonight's party. The Amazon package was empty except for wig care instructions. Are you kidding? The fuck? Wait, really? shut up. You might have to go to like a Halloween store, like a Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloween. That's so weird though, because you hear builds like, be like, sup cunts. It's like NZ and odd slang 101. I know. America hates women. Super. I mean, look what they put in office because a woman was the alternative. Like, people chose that over an amazing candidate because she has a vagina. That's it. That's it. Vagina. That's it. That's it. My favorite argument is when people are like, well, you can't trust a woman because if she's menstruating or not or PMSing, like her moods could be all over the place. But like historically speaking, 99.99999999999 repeating percent of wars in the history, the known history of the world have all been caused by men who don't have a menstrual cycle and don't have the hormonal swaps that we do. Crazy how that works out. Yeah, am I named after one of the few women in the world who did cause a few wars? Sure, Catherine the Great scooped some eyes out of people. Whatever, that doesn't matter here. You know what's cool? I realized my cycle is synced up to the full moon. Oh my God, pods, I love this shit so much because it's so real. So is mine. And I swear to God, when people like, we talk about this with astrology, right? Because I don't put all my eggs in a basket of astrology. I'm not out here like making life choices based on being a Pisces. Did you know I was a Pisces? You probably guessed that. I cry far too much. That being said, when people are like, there's no fucking way that the position of the sky dictated anything about you when you were born. A, I was born on a fucking full moon, bitch, so fuck yourself. B, the moon controls the tides of the ocean. You think that shit ain't controlling us? We're just water. We're literally bags of salt water. So like, I think about, I'm a woman of science and I still, like, that's just facts. The moon is why we have ocean tides. How is that not causing tides within my uterus? Again, don't make life decisions based on your Pisces nature. But when you line up with a Pisces real hard, don't write it off because people are like, astrology is stupid. Like, it's so bright over here. I feel like it's making my eyes look crazy. I'm gonna give you crazy eyes while I can. We're big, ugly, fleshy bags of salt water. Like, there's no fucking way that shit didn't affect us, even if it's minute. And personality, like, cognitive psychologists have actually come to, like, a pretty solid thesis that we are born with the personality that we're gonna have the rest of our lives. Barring really traumatic events that can alter your personality, we're pretty much born the way we're gonna be, and they think it has something to do with that kind of shit. It's kind of fascinating. We needed astrology for period moon phases, dude. Amen. Yes, get on. Let's do that. My uterus is in a high tide this week. The moon is really close, dude. I wish that wasn't real. But think about it. Like, the moon actually pulls the whole ocean. Like, if you guys haven't lived on the ocean before and you really haven't experienced tides, it's not like a foot of water movement. People die because of tides moving as fast and as aggressively as they can move. For instance, when I was a kid, we used to go look at like tide pools and you could climb this little cliff face and go around and there was even better tide pools. But if you didn't watch the tide, it would trap you on the other side of this cliff face and you just get washed into the water and die. People die all the time. Tides are scary. That shit moves fast and is aggressive. It's not a small deal. The moon is moving the ocean, but it doesn't do anything to people because we're somehow above that. I got the update saying I can speak to someone about possibly being prescribed weed for my, oh my God, none of the fucking bank cards will be accepted. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's the way it is in the US too, Slurmy. You just gotta use cash. We're the same way, believe it or not, because it's not federally legal. You can't buy weed with a card. Some states, now Colorado has some workarounds for some reason. I don't quite understand how it works, but they have a card reader that acts like an ATM withdrawal. And that's how I'm able to pay with a debit card only. debit, like just cash, not credit card or anything like that. But most dispensaries have a cash machine in them because most of them only take cash because they're not allowed to put their money in a bank. They literally are unable to put their money in a bank because it's not federally legal and banks are federal. Federal meaning the entire US as opposed to like state specific. It's kind of fascinating and fucking ridiculous. Someone asked me, what did you collect as a child? And I answered traumas. You know, I've realized a lot of my adulthood is just collecting and accumulating things that as a child I wasn't allowed. Like, I think about that. Like, when I was a kid, in my younger years, did I know any people my age with just, like, more toys than anything else in their house? No, I did not. Most people, by the time they're my age, have a very beige lifestyle. I do not. But I think it's because I was I expected to grow up a lot faster than I wanted to, and I wasn't allowed toys, and so now I just have all the toys I always wanted. And I play with them. I always say nature's beautiful and majestic, but damn if it isn't also dangerous and scary as fuck. 100%. You just wait, my shit just reloaded. Their newest gunship mashup of Mad World is great. Should we listen to some new releases today? Because tomorrow I'm going to be doing makeup and stuff. There's so many new releases. I think Kills said there's going to be a new Electric Callboy tomorrow. A Star Trek episode where aliens refer to humans as ugly giant bags of mostly water. We kind of are, though. Like, if you think about humans in terms of the animal world and what we're a part of, cheers, Terilyn. Look at us next to every other animal in the world. We are the naked cat of the animal world. We are the Mexican hairless Xolo dog. We are the Chinese crested. You and me. That's us. We evolved to be uggos. We are disgusting mammals. Like, all other mammals would pity us because we don't grow hair or anything. We have no sharp teeth anymore. What are we? We're as good as a fetus. We are the axolotl of the mammal world. We effectively halted our evolution with science and medicine. So, like, just coming from, like, if we were animals, like, we've effectively made it so people that shouldn't be able to breed can breed and make, like, ill-equipped children. Hate to say it, but it's true, etc. Like, if a cow couldn't get pregnant naturally, they would not in vitro that cow. They would slaughter it and eat it because they don't want more cows to be born that can't get pregnant. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by in the halting of evolution. People should be able to have kids if they want to have kids. Firm believer. You fucking breed, bitch. That way I don't have to. Thank you. Exactly. This is the way RFK thinks. Yes. I keep trying to, like, it's a psychotic way of thinking. It's close to, like, eugenics or people breeding is like, well, you're not genetically superior, so you're not allowed to breed. He treats people like cows. Like, they're thinking of people like cattle. Which is fucked up. Because if you should want to have kids, you should be allowed to have kids. That's science is there for you. We kind of are a chupacabra. It's totally real, though. Like, what other animal in the animal kingdom do we look at that we're like, wow, what a beautiful naked creature that only grows hair out the top of its head? You don't see a Chinese crested everywhere. That's a type of dog. Look at it. It's basically what we are. It's naked all over except the top of its head. You were born on a new moon? Shut the fuck up, Pods. This is why we're friends. I'm not kidding. We were literally born on the opposite sides of the moon cycle. I was born on a full moon. You were born on a new moon. We're like a positive and a negative of a battery. I've read about this shit because my mom said the hospital sounded insane the night I was born. You could hear people running on the floors. She said it was such a weird night. But there's something about, like, I can't remember what it is specifically, but they're opposites. It totally makes sense. Yeah. Chinese crystals are adorable. Eliza had one. We called it ham dog because you could throw a piece of ham at its ass and it would stick. Don't ask why they did. I don't know why they threw ham at its ass, but they did one day and it became ham dog. I love all animals. I actually really like the Mexican hairless dogs, Xolo dogs. I think they're really beautiful. I'm not a hater, but in terms of the animal world, we are not attractive. We are weirdly naked creatures. He should stop. Here's the thing, Panda. Call me out if I'm wrong. We're talking in terms of animals. If someone was proposing this to the herd of their own animals, we'd put that guy down, right? We'd be like, oh, no. Oh, no. Go night-night now. That one's bad. That one's gone bad. So if he's going to treat people like cattle, he's part of it. Like, time to go night-night for all the time. Good morning, Elle, my love. How are you? How's your living space? Guys, can I present a theoretical instance to you? You're living with a roommate. You come home a few days earlier from a trip than they thought you were supposed to be home, and you come home to them having moved a shit ton of their own stuff into your living space and having moved things in your personal living space because they thought they could clean it up before you got home. Is that appropriate? Yes or no? Sick. So how are you, Elle? I love you and I miss you. It's what the fuck? I'm still upset. I love you beyond reason and I miss you. I'm not saying anyone here particularly experienced that, but like if that was to happen, how inappropriate is that? Now, what if I was to tell you that this roommate isn't a 16-year-old? This roommate isn't a child. This roommate isn't even barely a 20. This is a 30-year-old human being. This is a grown-ass, functioning, theoretically emotionally settled human. What the hell is so correct? Like, I feel like this is a story I would tell you from when I was 20 years old. Like, my first roommate did this and what a bitch. No. And that's why we're moving out. Literally. What's wrong with them? So many things. So many things. Oh my God. I'm not saying this is the same person or like that it has anything to do with anything, but imagine you're a 30-year-old and you have like some things you need to talk to your roommate, your adult roommate about, and instead you talk to your mommy and then your mommy takes your roommate out to tell them all the things you talked to your mommy about. Can you Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Just, I don't know. There are no words for this. It's just fury. Fury in my soul. Some people get through life without having anyone challenge them on that shit. Dude, Chronicle, I'm not even kidding you. I said the same thing. What I said when I heard this story theoretically from no one in particular, because it's not happening to anyone allegedly here at all. I said, this sounds like a human being who has been emotionally enabled to be the victim by everyone in their immediate vicinity. And the person telling me the story, I was like, and you're the first one to break status quo. Like, you're breaking the cycle of trauma and it is fucking them up. They cannot take it that someone isn't just catering to their weird psychosis. It's very odd. It's kind of hilarious, though. I feel bad, but I don't. It doesn't excuse any of the behavior, but I do feel bad that, like, their family has enabled this creature in them to grow like that. Do you know what I mean? That, I feel bad. That sucks. Because especially by the time you're 30, like, man, breaking that personality flaw is going to be a whole lot of weird work that I'm just not emotionally prepared for. You know what I mean? I chose not to have children for a reason. Not about to deal with childish behaviors from an adult, dude. So many reasons. I really did worry. I didn't worry, but I did have thoughts. Like, I've never wanted kids, but I was like, what if I get into my 30s and like all of a sudden it kicks in and I want them or something? Never. I've never regretted not having kids. I don't think I'll ever regret it. None of it sounds fun. I'm just glad you guys are doing it. Thanks for having kids. It doesn't sound fun though. Like, none of it sounds fun. It sounds like it breaks part of you forever to the point where you just don't care and you become like kind of a permanent martyr slash like self-sacrificing creature for a parasite. Like, if I was to talk about a kid like a tick, no one would support my choice to like have the tick. But the moment I'm like, oh, but the tick came out of my vagina, everyone's like, oh, it's a kid. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Oh my God, Slurmy, yes! Oh my God, pods. Alcoholics. I knew how to make a perfect gin and tonic before I knew how to read. Like, they had their priorities, but samesies? I chose not to, 100%, yeah. Dreamonic! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to see you, and I appreciate you. Welcome, Dream. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a good stream, Honey Bean. My vasectomy is still scheduled for the 10th of December. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go! Get that shit. Keep the paperwork. I mean, narcissist, alcoholic, they tend to have the same outcome of super, super pleasant, self-sacrificing, people-pleasing children. Because, like, nothing is worth getting my way. Nothing. So just like, what do you want to do? Oh, that's perfect. Excellent. That's exactly what I want to do. I'm pretty sure you just learn what they want before they know they want it. So when they're like, I really want to do what you want to do, all you're doing is spitting answers you know they're going to love. You have no idea who you even are anymore, what you like. It took me until I was like 30 years old to figure out what I liked. Because I had no idea. I wrote myself to be what they needed at every given moment because anything else was not worth it. The emotional turmoil was fucking exhausting. I was just like, whatever. I'll be what you need. That's good. I love how to cater to others to diffuse their own emotions that they couldn't emotionally regulate themselves. Yo, yeah. That. Raid and run. I kind of hope people raid and run just because I know if you've been streaming, you've probably been doing it for hours and you need to stand up and stretch your legs and get some water anyways. I grew up with a narcissist and alcoholics. I had to get a lot of therapy in my late 20s. Did not know a lot of that impacted my life. I think it's inevitable. Like, no matter what, who raises you is going to impact your life, the environment you are in, everything that happens. Like, I feel like sometimes we end up calling, like, literally just anything that happened to us as a child trauma, which, like, it is, but also no one makes it through without trauma. It's impossible. Anything can be trauma, right? Like, depending on how it was handled and shit like that. Void has been bugging me so much today, and I don't know why. And Lil's here, too. She's nosing me. Why are you guys so up my butthole today? I love you, but up my ass you are, Beb. This is my sweet boy. Stop that. You're the sweetest boy. You're just so licky and clingy today. We even had a pre-stream snuggle while my computer decided to do things. We did things. Just kidding. I love you so much, Bubba. I just hate that you want to lick me all over all the time. You're so fucking licky. I'd come from school and a 30 rack would be empty on my dad's desk. He'd passed the fuck out and was embarrassing when my friends came over. I think, like, not excusing that. Everyone's embarrassed by their parents for a reason. My parents, because my dad died when I was little and my mom remarried, they were sexual. So most of y'all, if you had parents that were they made you, by the time you were, like, cognizant, they weren't as sexual, I bet. But my parents were dating, so they decided to fuck. And I'd have friends over where 3 a.m. we'd wake up to the sounds of the fucking, and it was disgusting. And I was just like, God damn it, why? Why? Like, I'm glad my parents got it, but like, what the fuck? Hi. What happened? When did I trade for this one? My mom was screwdrivers. I learned how to do the whole make it taste like it has more vodka. Oh, dude. Okay. How did she because seriously, it was a gin and tonic, but it was gin with a twist of tonic. That's literally how it was done. She called me her sweet angel, my perfect angel. Can you give me a gin with a twist of tonic and a lime? Literally, it was like you blew across the tonic bottle at it, like Just got a fume on it with a lime. Klasky, what's up? If I stretch, she'll stretch with me and probably hit me in the face. Let's go. Oh, or she'll just leave. Okay, good. Thank you. Go bite your brother instead. Normally, she'll start muppeting my face like an ass. Muppet your brother. Yeah, do that. Yeah, bite him in the face. I don't know where else you'd bite him. Neck. It's mouth battle time. Dog war time. Yep. Best time of the day. Thank you for stretch, everybody, please. Thank you for the stretch. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, stretch. Mr. Okay, the thumping. I think her foot's great. She seems to be unbothered. He's just biting her face. My mom did speed my whole raising so she could work 2 jobs and steal from kitchens to feed us. Was it medical speed? I think a lot of our moms were on that ephedrine shit as a diet pill. The amount of diet pills my mom was on and then gave us was crazy. Unless you're me and had to be a designated driver for your parents to a summer party where they can both cheat on each other to within. I mean, what do you mean unless you're you? Are you trying to one-up alcohol, like trauma? What do you mean? Do elaborate. Jade, maybe it's a day you stay in bed all day. My mom went from diet pills to Prozac. It was a fun ride. I wish my mom was on Prozac. She's just diet pills and then angry that she can't do diet pills anymore because she had to get into an ablation on her heart. She got stuck in AFib. Not because of diet pills, just because heart shit. Oh, yeah. No, but Vile, not the same, but equally like kind of fuckery. So the way that my mom started dating my stills to this day stepdad is because her sister was dating him. It was so weird. So my Aunt Elaine, the one with the nasty big knockers and all the plastic surgery, she was dating my now Uncle Bob. And my Uncle Bob's brother, Uncle Timmy, asked my mom out on a date. And we were like, we know there's nothing wrong, but also weird. Super weird. So like my aunt was dating my Uncle Bob and my mom started dating was Uncle Bob's Uncle Timmy. Now stepdad Tim. It was confusing. Super confusing for a while there. Ta-da! Very confusing as a child. I was like, moms shouldn't date uncles, but like not really my uncle, but like also we called him Uncle Timmy. It was very weird. My mom's sister married my father's brother. That's it. Same. How do we feel about that? When did it happen? Were you confused? It was weird because literally we called him Uncle Timmy for like a bit. I mean, it felt like forever. It's probably 6 months, as a kid, but like it was enough to be like, now he's staying the night. Uncle Timmy stayed the night with Mom. Gotta do something about that. That's weird. Uncle Papa, a dunkle, if you will. A daddy uncle? No. Is Uncle Fasha now? It was convenient because we didn't get a new set of grandparents or anything. We just like Grandpa Jim, Grandma Shirley. A dadkle, an uncad. That sounds like a different language. It was weird. It was a weird time. Family gatherings were fun because we had other cousins, but they were outsiders. My mom's sister was a lesbian. I didn't get it till she passed. Aunt Jane was always there. It never connected till years later. Oh. I have an aunt like that that's never really got to live her truth because my grandparents made her feel so bad about it. Grandma and Grandpa were probably saying, what the fuck is happening? It was weird. You want to know what's also, it was so weird. So when all that happened and like my aunt started dating my uncle and my mom started dating my uncle, who now my stepdad, my mom's parents and my stepdad's parents have houses within 5 miles of each other, or had, but at the time had houses within 5 miles of each other in Lake Havasu, Arizona. So like, not only did we not get new grandparents, like Christmas got really easy. It was so weird. It was just weird. It was just so many strange coincidences that were just really odd. We really just didn't, like, we could borderline walk between the grandparents' house if we really tried, just take a bus. It was silly. What was weird is my grandparents did not get along, but lived within walking distance of each other. Oh, weird. It actually took place in like Washington and Arizona, snowbirds. It was super, the way that like, I think it's like a case of small world. It's barflies, right? Barflies. I don't know how people, I think this was just like how people met before the internet, like in the 90s and shit. You like went to country bars and shit like that. And if you're familiar with Snohomish, Washington, it's like antique shops and country bars. Yeah. For some reason, they're very small world country bars. Like everybody has their bar they go to and they know everybody that goes to it and everybody knows everybody. And they're just like, oh, there's so-and-so again singing or whatever. And that's how everybody, it's like college or high school where everybody's just kind of fucking everybody at a certain point. It was odd. And it was just like, everybody just, I don't know. That's how they all like got to know each other. It was weird. See, your mom was with your dad and your uncle. No, my aunt was dating a man named Bob. So my aunt and Uncle Bob. My Uncle Bob's brother started dating my mother. So like I had Uncle Bob and Uncle Timmy and Uncle Jimbo and Uncle Marnie. And now I've got Uncle Bob, Uncle Jimbo, Uncle Marnie and Dad. It was just no blood relations here. It's not like creepy, like actually Alabama. It was just like 4 sisters really liked 4 brothers. It was weird. It was weird. Small town family trees are fucked up, dude. And when new blood drops in, oh, they get thirsty. They are thirsty. Like in my town that I was dropped into, my small town that I was dropped into at the ripe age of 8th grade, it was like either you... Thank you for the raid. Welcome for the raid. What is wrong with me? Natarine, welcome to the raid. What's happening? Welcome, raiders. My name's Katie, and I'm utterly confused today and don't know what's wrong with my mouth. Thank you for being here. Welcome. It's wonderful to see all of you. Thanks for the raid, Nader. I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. It's like Alabama light because like no one was actually related. It was just a bunch of brothers were into a bunch of sisters, and it was like weird. But they were all like second marriages, third marriages. No one had kids with each other. This was like late stage dating when all of us were already born. That hair keeps tickling my face. Get off. Do you know what I mean? Clearly, because I was born and I was the second youngest. I get to raid you. You do, bitch. Say thank you. You're welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. It's wonderful to see all of you. Happy pre-Halloween. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth sometimes. It just gives up. Sometimes it's great and I can talk real fast. And other times it's like banana cream. What's up? Why were we on the topic of my weirdly not actually inbred but kind of sounds inbred family? My Uncle Bob and Auntie Lane are not together anymore, by the way, because my Auntie Lane's a nut. Stormtrooper fit for Halloween? Fuck yeah. You know, I used to be, and I hope this doesn't dissuade you, I used to super be into Stormtroopers, like, just because, you know, like, I like the bad guy, until I learned that that's what some Nazis were called. Like, that's where they got the name, was a Nazi group. The Nazi soldiers were called Stormtroopers. Is that real? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. If anyone's troubled by my name, I wouldn't. Why would I be troubled by your name? What's Halloween? Like, I'm Greek, so I know nothing about it. It's an Irish holiday where, like, You dress up as something that's not you and you knock on strangers' doors and they give you candy for free. And if they don't give you candy, you're somehow allowed to vandalize their home. Trick or treat. It's good old crack. Pumpkins are crazy expensive. Holy shit, Nader. Dude, I learned how much land it takes to grow one fucking pumpkin. One pumpkin plant, one seed, one pumpkin. You need so much fucking room to grow pumpkins. It's insane. It's not worth it. They're so expensive. Like crazy. Baby pumpkins, adorable. Gourds and stuff, hell yeah. Full-size pumpkins? That's so wild. You have to have acres to do that. That's crazy. Turnips make so much more sense. Isn't it? Oh my God, did I show you the butt? It's got a tail. Watch out, Bill. I'm gonna roll back. Good girl. I don't want to roll over you. I sit on it, so it's very hot, but look, it's adorable. Also, when I walk, I can feel it like it swishes. This is probably like the highest quality onesie I've ever bought. I usually go for a cheap one, but this one had a tall version and it fits, which is crazy. But when I walk, I can feel my tail hit my feet. I haven't really understood the concept. Here, we've been taught that Halloween is paganist stuff, but I don't know. By the way, the stuff in the thing you're crushing, is that good old Mary Jane? Yes, it is. I live in one of those beautiful states in the United States of America where Mary Jane is recreationally legal, and I am over 21, so I can smoke it. It's the best. Pots, if you will. Mm-hmm. It is a paganish thing. It is. I'm very pro-pagan stuff.
Hail Satan and stuff.
I understand, Jade. I mean, here's the thing. You can get some pretty dank weed in them illegal states. Like, legally. He activated THC. Knocked me on my ass. It's not less than what we're smoking. Which is crazy. I truly was like ready for basically a tea break. And the first bong, I was like, am I fucked up? Oh my God, I'm fucked up. THCA. Try it. Modern Halloween, modern holidays have gone completely capitalist. It's crazy. I still love playing dress up though. It's my favorite. So not only is Halloween tomorrow, but I want to do some Fallout, and axolotls are the bane of my existence, catching them. So I have an axolotl. So I am an axolotl. Forever stuck in that fetal position. Yes. Oh, Wyoming sucks. Wyoming super sucks. I'm sorry, Honeybean. My sister's studying in Amsterdam. She does Mary Jane, and she baked cookies and accidentally puts them in. Accidentally? Oh my God, that sucks. Ye worship not the one true Lord. It's to perdition you'll be bound. Saint Patty. Wyoming's super lame. I wouldn't suggest anyone move there. I'm sorry that's happening. It's a lame, super lame place. Did my dog cut me? Bastards. Every day. Dude, time. That's literally was like the original excuse to get a medical marijuana access was glaucoma, because it relieves pressure in the skull. And then it was if you had cancer, you could get weed because it increases your appetite. Allegedly. Samhain is not the same as Halloween, but they're related. Halloween has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which as a pagan celebration marking the end of summer and the harvest season. Over time, as Christianity spread, the church designed November 1st as All Saints' Day, which incorporated some of the tradition of Samhain, and name evolved into All Hallows' Eve, Halloween. Why did it become knocking on doors for candy? I'm not against it. I have 180 candy bars to give out. I'm so ready, but like, why? Does it seem like THC gummies are inconsistent doses? I feel in gummies I get a much more consistent dose than I do in like a candy bar. Candy bar is rough for me. For some reason, that one is like, I don't know where the THC is. Like, I'll eat one bite and I feel like I get all the milligrams, and then the rest of it I feel nothing. Gummies, I feel like I get more, but it might be the brand of gummies and stuff. I get dialed in. Not a sponsor, not an ad. But these ones I feel have been pretty consistent. I don't do gummies very often though, so I might have a super low tolerance for them. Your tolerance for smokables is not the tolerance same as for edibles. Thank you for saying Samhain correctly. I'm a goth, bitch. I'm an old school original, grew up on Korn and Rob Zombie goth. Let's fucking go. Of course I know how to say Samhain. I shopped at New Age stores. I have like at least 3 books about modern witchcraft. I talk to my plants. Cheers. Seriously, it started with lighting jack-o'-lanterns to warn off, guide the spirits away from homes. Then they said, oh, look, this kid dressed up as Satan. It's cute. Give him candies so he won't bother you. Cute. Okay, real talk. I dressed up as Satan one year and I just got dirty looks. I was 6. My mom let me. She was a liberal woman. Sometimes my wife takes gummies and she's lost mind, and others she can take 2 and nothing. Yep. I think it's the brand of gummies. And so here's the thing. This is my personal opinion, just based on like my medical knowledge and whatnot and what I've put together, because weed has been illegal to study for so long that really we don't have much information on it. Edibles are dictated by what you've consumed that day and your personal metabolism and how they're being metabolized. So for me personally, because I have a really slow, I don't know. I have like a high metabolism, but I feel like I have a slow digestive system because edibles can take like hours to kick in for some reason. I get edibles that are sucky candies. So then what I am theoretically doing is allowing most of the THC to be absorbed by the sublingual cell wall of my mouth, because that is how THC is meant to be absorbed, and then that's direct feed right into the bloodstream, as opposed to like a gummy, a brownie, a cookie, etc., where you're chewing it up and it's having to survive. Like that THC molecule, which is very sensitive, is having to survive the entire digestive process, all of the stomach acid of your stomach, and then it's halted or slowed or whatever by whatever you've eaten that day, regardless of what it is. If it's high protein macromolecules, it's going to take a lot longer to get through. So that THC could not kick in for hours, because actual absorption doesn't happen until something reaches your intestines. There's no absorption in your tummy. That's just a holding tank, and it's a place to break down things into absorbable size. So like, God knows, it's so individual how the fuck long that's gonna get there. So what I do, even with these are gummies, is I suck on them until they're basically nothing. And I feel that I've got a pretty consistent like kick in around 30 to 45 minutes, and then they don't last longer than like 2 to 3 hours for me. And that's 10 milligrams. At least not a noticeable crazy high. But I'm not here to lose my mind. Most of the time. Dude, same. How old were you? Cause same. Mine was my mom took us to like a Rite Aid or something back in the day when they actually had costumes on the rack, and it was like a plastic devil outfit. Like it was 2 pieces of plastic just like glued together on the edges, so it was like a pancake, and you just squeezed my little kid body into it, and I was like a paper cutout or something. But I remember it had a plastic red pitchfork, and man, did I melt that entire thing on our wood stove. It was fascinating to watch. I'll never forget the way it just like all over it, but I got the whole thing was melted before my mom caught me. It was crazy. Trick-or-treating also came from Samhain. It was dressing up in costumes and going door to door begging for food. Oh. The lack of real information is super shitty. And so what I do is I take in as much information of real, like actual scientists studying this kind of shit, and then I meld it with my own medical I'm a registered medical professional. You could look me up. I'm not your doctor and I'm not your medical professional, but I will use my medical brain to like just use what I had to learn in school about anatomy and shit and how stuff's absorbed in the digestive system and whatnot. And it seems to have worked so far. Like just bypassing my digestive system if I'm going to take an edible. But it's kind of a toss-up, unfortunately, because of that lack of information. It sucks. Says the axolotl on the internet. I have my badge. Usually when I get official, I put my badge on so people don't know I hate when it's just some bitch. I make that joke, but I'm not just some bitch. My name is Katie. I'm not just some fucker on Instagram being like, according to our ancestors, you have to gargle beef tallow every day or your teeth will fall out. No, I paid a lot of money to go to school for a really, really long time. God, it's old. This picture. Yeah. It's the last time before I chopped all my hair off. Did I put my new card in there? I really hope I did. That's my first card, expires in 2015. That's my second card. Is my third one in here? Please say it is. It's in my purse if it's not, but you know, is she responsible? Not always. What else do I have in here? What's that spot that just appeared? You know what's funny is that's my, if someone sends me unsolicited cock, I send them an unsolicited anxiety attack. Ma'am, lay down. Bill. Shh. Lay down. Ma'am. What the fuck is up? Absolutely not. I don't reward this behavior. Shoo. Hello, Carried Away. How are you? She has so many opinions. You have no idea. She's full of opinions. She be an opinionated whore. That is facts. What up, Berserker? How are you, love? Make sure when you, I don't know how long you've had your pre-roll, but if you're going to smoke it today, take it and like put it upright. You don't want it resting on its side because what happens is all the sticky, heavy oils sink to one side of it. And then what it does when you burn it is it does this thing called canoeing, which is a nightmare where one side of the joint burns exponentially faster than the other side. If that starts happening, you lick your finger and you wet the paper where it's burning too fast and then let it burn. It sucks. Canoeing sucks, but that's usually what happens with joints that have been sitting for a bit. So like if it's in a vial or something like that, just set it upright for the night and it'll help. Or like put it on its opposite side or something like that. Or you can also warm it between your hands and roll it really gently. And that'll help kind of disturb those oils and redistribute them probably. Yeah. It wasn't even the fascia. She's just loud. And now she's under my desk. It's like she barks and she's disturbed and then she doesn't care anymore. My boy didn't move. He doesn't give a shit and he's in his hole. Do you guys want to hear the new gunship? I kind of do. Is it a video? I want the world in my... Are you guys going to fight? Hand. I hate the beach where I stand. You can barely see them. In California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. She has an adventure. Headed in the clouds, but my gravity centered. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. Oh. What is on your face? You know what I think about when I think about. How do you get shit in your eyes, baby girl? Where are you putting your face? Sweet bitch has dirty eyebrows. One moment. Sweet bitch. How'd you get dirty eyebrows? We need to trim these. Here's my girl. Pretty girl. You're so annoying, but such a sweet dog. Just jealous, though. She turns around and looks at her brother like, look at what I have and you don't. Ha ha ha. Do ring pops still taste the same? I hope so. All right. That's almost over. Fishing. That's all my plans, because tomorrow's Halloween, and tomorrow we're going to do cool makeup stuff, as per the usual. And then we're taking a break, and then we're doing the Dead by Daylights at nighttime, which, don't worry, I will be communicating with the bitch. And by the bitch, I mean Alchemy. And I will communicate with her and we will figure it out. But in the meantime, while I rock that shit up, because I don't have music going on in it, please listen. Doing like Faded Friday things while also doing fun makeup things. And then we'll have the evening off. And then after that, we will do movie night in the Discord. And then Dead by Daylight with Alchemy and friends. Some sort of we'll talk about it tomorrow. Some sort of timeline like that. We might even play Dead by Daylight during the day. I don't even know. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Wouldn't that be interesting? Anyways, that's the plan. We went so late today. This is crazy. This game is such a wonderful time sink. Beyond reason. I love it so much. Thank you so much for everybody who came to hang out today. And for all of you that are like just ridiculously generous and helpful in the game, thank you. You make it just... It's easier to learn the game when the game is more accessible, and it's more accessible when you have like a decent weapon and some decent armor. And let me tell you, the amount of this game that I've played so much more of this game because I've had power armor. Just that alone, just giving me like the carry weight and stuff like that. So thank you for all of that. I appreciate you guys. My friend LZT is live, which is crazy, and I never ever get to see him live. So I'm gonna give him a fucking raid. Thank you for hanging out as always. Tomorrow, Faded Friday. Bring music and stuff. I know there will be new releases. I'll do my best to get through all the music, but as well, we're going to do makeup stuff. It's Halloween! Dress up in something silly. Dress up as an axolotl and play games with your emotional support bagel. The world's on fire. I love you guys. Take your joy and cheers. And I'll see you either in movie night in literally like 25 minutes, or I'll see you tomorrow. Happy time zone, and I love you. Bye.